What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another exhilarating episode. And today, instead of driving in the Jeep, we're parked and we're sitting in my garage. Those of you that recall the last Jeep video, you know my windshield wipers have been having issues. Even in the off position, they would start to function, and sometimes it's hit or miss. Sometimes when it was raining, they wouldn't go off, and sometimes when it was dry, they would go off. Well, I've resolved the issue. Here's your update. Wait no more. Let's get into it. In the last video, I talked about maybe possibly being the wiper motor, and it was $350 to replace that. That's a huge bummer. Instead, I decided to take a look at the switch itself, which I've got one right here because I ended up replacing this. I've already installed it. This is the old one, the defective switch. I called the Jeep dealer I worked at. They said $150 to replace it, which is insane. I told them, hey man, it's kind of expensive. I used to work with you for about 4 years. Can you do any better on the price? I ended up getting it for $96. It's still expensive, but if it resolves the problem and fixes it, I'm happy. Anyway, this is the old switch. Let me show you on this switch, which was a little bit difficult to show when it was actually in the Jeep. Now I can show you what I've been talking about this whole entire time. Check it out. Okay, so here's the switch. This is the top of the switch, and there's this circle here, and the dash here means that it's off. It's in the off position. You can tell what the tapered line means. Basically, it just progressively gets faster, and then you've got low and high. That's pretty much fairly simple. The issue that I've been having is when it's in the off position, it would act like I had it in the first slowest speed position. I don't understand why I was doing that. I can't really take this part apart and look at it. I've taken this part down here with the electrical and stuff. Didn't really have much of an issue down here specifically. It was all in the top. Now that I've put the new switch in, I have to put the panels back on, but let me show you what it looks like. I'm going to simulate what it was before, but this is what it should be. Every time I turn the Jeep on, it should just be off. All right, you can see that I took this top panel off and replaced this switch itself. Let's fire up the Jeep. It's in the off position. Nothing. There we go. Off position, and we got nothing. This is what it would look like when I'd fire the Jeep up. It would do this. So that's it, pretty much fixed. $96 later, I'm glad it wasn't $350. Fixed it myself, got to learn some new stuff. Anyway, those of you that have been begging me for an update, just stop already, all right? It's over. Jokes aside, thanks for watching. I appreciate you being here. I'll see you around, and stay awesome. And as Sierra Trusty would say, okay, bye!